Thank you very much. My name is Florent Gibet. I'm head of management for Photosol, a French IPP which has already 1 gigawatt of PV plants in France and is developing its activities in Eastern Europe, Romania, Bulgaria, Poland, and then also Italy. We're developing PV and BESS projects. We already signed 7 PPAs in France last years, and when we comes to finance project, PPAs is a meaningful tool. And we really think that for our development in Romania, this PPA will be very important. When we discuss with our banks, the ratings of the company is really important also to sign the PPAs. And so in France, the experience we have is that all the PPAs were signed with big companies, letting the smallest one alone on this framework, and this is a mechanism. So the state tried to put in place a guarantee to help those small companies sign PPAs with developers like us, because they were not able to provide a bank guarantee regarding their bankability. So this mechanism is provided by the French Public Investment Bank. In French, it's BPI. And so it covers the risk of failure of our offtaker at the level of 80% of the price. So it helps really to deepen the PPA market size, bringing more offtakers and companies to the table of the PPAs, to avoid to have only big companies able to sign it, because at some point those big companies will be totally hedged and will not be able to sign more PPAs. So if we want to bring more off-takers to the table, we must bring some mechanism that help their bankability. I'm going directly to the presentation of this bank guarantee. So the first thing was for the French state to push PPA to avoid route to market with a lot of subsidy. Why? Because in France, most of renewable power plants are under subsidy with feed-in tariffs or CFDs. So PPAs are a really good tool to push out this route to market subsidy. So this was the initial reason why they decided to put in place a guarantee to help smaller and smaller companies with low rating to be able to access to PPA. So how does it work? The producer is the beneficiary of this guarantee. He will bear the cost, but then he will re-invoice the cost to the consumer. The fees will be calculated on the technology, on the volumes, on several things, but at the end, the guarantee fees will be paid by the off-takers. This guarantee will cover 80% of the price of the PPA, and it's in case of a non-payment of the bills from the buyer. It's launched after 3 non-paid bills, and yeah, it can be up to 25 years from the contract signature, and there is no limit between the activation of the guarantee and the indemnity payment. How does it work? The goal is really to compensate when it's activated, if in case of failure of the offtaker, to compensate the producer when the producer has to go directly merchant to sell its electricity. If the price is targeting less than 80% of the PPA price, then the producer gets compensated. If the market price goes above 80%, then it goes to like a credit reserve that will be used to compensate then in the future the volume that will be again under the 80% of the PPA. So it's a simple method to really help the producer to have a correct revenue and a still income for the rest of the trade before he finds a new PPA or a new contract that helps him have a correct financing. These benefits is really for the producer to be able to sign with more counterparts. For instance, the floor of the volume is 5 gigawatt-hour for single SPVs and 10 gigawatt-hour for multiple buyers. So it means that it's a really low floor. It has been updated recently to be able to be more open. And it secures really the financing of the project. We saw several companies in France signing PPA with that guarantee. There was also a multi-buyer association that signed a PPA with this guarantee. So meaning that banks are really okay with that.